But then it was really like when I decided that I just could not stand my job that I had at the time, that I was like, all right, I'm going to figure some way to make a living with this. So after like a year of just a lot of really long nights, working a full-time job, but then like waking up at like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning just to spare some sort of time to learn how to edit, learn different softwares, figure out which one I like best, how to actually make a product that, is somewhat usable. And then just also time, doing the YouTube stuff, just, getting in edits, just trying to go through the paces as many times as I could. Eventually, in doing the YouTube stuff, came across a buddy that just so happened to do it full time in the outdoor industry. I had no idea that's what he did for the first, probably, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks to a month that I knew him. He just kept saying things, and I was like, how do you know these people? You just go into all these trade shows and stuff like that. And eventually he was like, no, dude, I do this, this is my job. And I was like, oh. So fast forward over time, just between him and I being friends, and then me just, venting to him as we became closer about how the job or circumstances were going. And he eventually was just like, dude, you need to just jump ship and do this. You got this. You can do this. And I was, like most people, really nervous about that. I had a wife, we had a baby. There's a lot riding on me quitting my job and trying to just figure this out. I'd never owned a business. Wasn't really an entrepreneur. I'd really only been into cameras a couple years. But he was like, dude, you got this. You've got the drive. The skill set will continue to grow and come. We will make sure that any work that we can throw your way, we will throw your way. Mm-hmm. And so eventually it just got bad enough at work that the risk sounded not as bad. So jump ship and, been going ever since then. So it's been a long journey. I just let myself fail, learn from those failures, getting a little better, trying to work through those seasons where the drive might not be, super high, but, continuing to push, continuing to learn, continuing to challenge myself, put myself around people that will push me to be better. And here we are.
Heck yeah.
That's kind of the story in a nutshell.